Tyler Goodwin getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another dominant performance in him today? It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here at Oracle Park, our starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Goodwin. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. The Cards with a chance to play spoiler in this ball game.
Yeah, once a team's already eliminated, it can be a challenge to stay motivated and engaged. Spite is one way to do that, I guess.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Rip to right.
Got it.
Corrals it. 2 down.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Next will be the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. That clips a corner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Inside, just missed. Goodwin, 6'1" righty, 180 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Willie Adames stands in, and that drops in for a strike. Adames working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Pickoff move to second. Ramos back on a dive. Out there to center. Scott on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilmer Flores now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got him. And now two gone.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. 2 hits in the game last night. And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We play 2 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, number 28.
Morgan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's the strike. Ball one there. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Chapman with some impressive production lately. Chapman gets a piece there.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. And that one wrapped foul. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. And the 0-2. Just missed. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
So here's Wade now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Scott in position. And that's the third out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Giants 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos.
Ramos.
Goodwin back to work. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Adames, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Nimmola zips it across, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two out, space is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This to third, Nimmola handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Giants 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yes, Gretzky.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman.
Now here is Brett Wisely. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That clips the corner. That one misses in the dirt.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's the ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Nimala makes the grab, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Zach.
And here's the catcher. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The third baseman, Matt.
So the batting order turns over. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. Chapman, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Giants 2. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
There's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Goodwin done for the night. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Miles Michaelis.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Goodwin made it into the sixth, but this was an up-and-down performance.
Oh, Boog, probably not going to go down as one of his favorite starts ever, but he helped him get the win, so he can be happy about that at least.